What's good? We got one of the hottest artists coming out of Lynchburg, Virginia. 23ofLGs. What's good? What's good?
What's good?
What's good, man? We've been trying to tap in with you for a minute now.
I know it. I've been bullshitting for real.
Shit, same here. I ain't even gonna cap to you. But we here today, man. So, where we gonna start off at? Let's start off at the childhood, man. You from Lynchburg?
Yeah, born and raised.
Born and raised. What was childhood like?
Like the normal childhood. Just coming up rough, struggling and shit. One reason why I've been trying to get to it for real.
What part of the Lynchburg you from though?
Goddamn, I'm really from Amherst if you want to be technical, but I've been in Lynchburg since I was like 8.
Cool, okay. Shit. Anybody you look up to when you was growing up?
I'd say my stepdad, cause he was the only male figure I had in my life. Cause my real daddy died before I was even born, so I ain't get to meet him.
When did you actually find your lane, or when did you be like, oh, I want to try to tell my stories in this music shit?
When I was 14. My big brother, I met him when I was 11. So when I turned 14, he had the studio at the crib. That's when I just jumped in there and started going crazy with it. But back then, my shit was ass, I ain't gonna lie.
Like, how ass would you say?
On a scale of 1 to 10, it was a 1. Real shit.
What made you actually start, what made you want to actually hop into the studio, though?
My brother, for real, because he used to do music. He had a little group going, came out of Rivermont, Fresh Life and all them. I used to be in there with them, watching what they do. So goddamn, watching them, I just picked it up.
And speaking on that, when did you actually start taking that shit serious? Because I know everybody say, oh, I started rapping at this age, da-da-da. But niggas really don't start taking that shit serious until a certain point in time. So when did you actually start taking the crowd for music? Like, hey, I actually got potentials. When did you start taking that serious?
When I started at 14, I did it for a year then. And I stopped all the way till I was 19. When I got back in the studio at 19, that's when I was like, I dropped I had 3 Talking My Shits. That's the name of the songs. I had 3 of them, part 1, 2, and 3. Everybody was fucking with them. That's when I was like, fucking, I'm gonna take it serious.
So you got the town of Lynchburg actually fucking with you then?
To a certain extent. I'm one of the most hated niggas here.
Why you say that though?
Niggas they ain't got no reason not to like me.
You said they don't got a reason not to like you?
Yeah, they don't. Except the real Opps. But they really ain't got no, you feel me, no real reason to not like me.
Shit, let me ask you this. So, being that you got Opps out there, you feel me, making music and shit. I know the type of music you make. I don't know if the audience know yet, but I know you make your drill music. I know I heard some Pain shit. We shot a video to that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is it actually like to a normal person to have Opps?
I mean, it's the same as just having people that don't fuck with you for real.
You think so?
Kind of, sort of.
But the people that don't fuck with you, they ain't shooting at you though.
Yeah, shit like that. They just see you out mean mug you type shit. But having real deal Opps, when you gotta look over your shoulder every second, worrying about if they gonna shoot at you, all that extra shit.
What's that shit like? Like, what is that lifestyle like, actually?
It ain't a lifestyle for the weak. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, they're just being paranoid. That shit I don't even know how to put it for real. Just being paranoid, it ain't a good look or a feeling.
Can you go a little bit more deeper to that? Like,
I'm trying to think of how to word it for real. Goddamn. I can't really go no further for real.
How, like, I know you said paranoid, so how often, or is that like an everyday thing? That's like a every hour thing? Like, you gotta be on your 10 every second of the day.
You gotta be on 10 every second you out. Like, the only time I feel chill is when I'm at the crib or with my peoples or something. But even like out in public right now with them, even though I know we ain't in no area, I still, you feel me, over your shoulder every 10 seconds. That shit ain't nothing.
So what would your advice be to the youth that's actually, you feel me? Because I know a lot of people out there nowadays, you feel me, they coming up, and a lot of people, it's not even that they want to be in that lifestyle, but that environment, you get what I'm saying? You are your environment type shit. So like, what would you try to tell a young person that maybe that's in that environment?
It's never too late. to turn your life around. If you're not in that lifestyle already, there's no need to go that way. Just because you got people that don't like you, you feel me? That don't mean you got to be like, fuck them too and want to get on crazy stuff with them.
Okay. So
just let them hate. Let them hate, excuse me. And stay a distance from them.
So is it like you dodging your ops out here? Like, what's that like? Like,
I wouldn't say dodging, because if you say dodging, they'll take it the wrong way, like you a bitch or some shit. But that's kind of what it is. You trying to avoid them by all means necessary.
Because you know shit gonna go down.
The whole city's so small, you gonna run into them sooner or later. It's just a matter of time. But like I said, that's when being on 10 come into play again. You gotta be on 10 whenever, and if you want to be in that lifestyle, you gotta be ready for what come with it.
Okay. So what come with that actual lifestyle being in the streets?
Death for jail. Just like everybody else said, every rapper, death for jail, the only thing promised.
Like, we fortunate to be here today, but I know you had some stories about jail and shit like that.
Yeah.
So like, what was that like? Like when was the first time you went to jail?
I was 12 years old when I first went to juvie.
Real shit.
Real shit.
What you go for again?
It was truancy at school. It was just some small shit.
But when was it started to be some real shit?
When I was 15. Right when I jumped out the porch about 14. That's when I was getting into the streets and shit. Breaking in cars, doing stupid shit like that. Got caught breaking in cars. Went and laid down 90 days. After that, that's when it just kept going and getting worse.
Shit crazy. So like, jumping off the porch, what made you do that?
Trying to be like, I ain't gonna lie. Trying to be like everybody else. I seen, like you said, the environment. Everybody around me was old. I ain't never hang around young niggas. So my environment was my brother and older niggas. Not saying they was the influence, but I seen what they were doing every day. So I'm like, fuck it, I want to try it. That's how that went. Let me see right, bro.
Okay, that's it. So like doing that and shit, like I know in your music and shit, you talk a lot about, you feel me, running down on opposite shit like that. I don't want to go too much into detail and all that. Yeah. But like that shit really real, like in that lifestyle and shit like that. So to bring it back on the music track, when you speaking all this shit in your music and shit like that, like you really got real life stories that actually come with that shit of being in the streets. You got real situations that you almost lost your life, all that shit. How does that affect you as a person? Like, I know any normal nigga ain't gonna just be like, damn, like, you get what I'm saying?
Right. Well, the story of me getting shot, when I got shot, I ain't gonna lie, I was still reckless before I got shot. Well, actually, when I got shot, I don't care what nobody say. That shit'll calm you down. Like, that shit'll make you wanna, you feel me, like, stay out the way type shit and be like, damn, I almost lost my life. It opened your eyes type shit. So when I got shot, that's when I started calming down. But what was it? It was like 2 months after I had got shot. I seen what was going on in the city and hearing about the same people and shit. And that's when it just turned me up again and got me. That's why I rap about it in my music so much, because I actually even been through it. Anything I say in my music, I done been through it, did it, or seen it. So all the shit I was seeing and doing and shit, that's where it come from in the music.
Can you explain to the people that's listening, to the people that's watching, explain the day of when you got shot? Like, what happened? Like, what your morning start off like? All that shit.
I can't remember what happened that morning, but I know, I'll take that back. When I had woke up, I woke 30 minutes, and I was walking to the store to give me a pack of cigarettes. I ran into one of the ops, but at the time, dude wasn't even my op. So when he seen me, you know how that shit go. Niggas get to arguing and all this shit. I'm thinking niggas trying to rumble, so I go throw my arms up, trying to fight. And that's how I got shot, trying to fight.
How many times did you get shot?
Once.
How many times did they shoot, though?
Once.
Oh, so damn.
But I still say to this day, and I tell anybody, and I tell that nigga to his face, he ain't even mean to shoot me. He did it because he thought I was going to run. He wasn't even aiming to hit me.
Can you speak on, like, what was that situation like when you got shot? Like, what was going through your mind? What was going on around you? Shit like that.
When it first happened, when I was walking, goddamn, when it happened, I heard the shot go off type shit. And I didn't know I was hit. Like, I was still walking through the pain, all that. Like, I ain't feel no pain at first. I was walking, then a lady, she came up to me and was like, am I okay? Because I was bleeding from my armpit and shit. So I checked this side and I looked. I'm like, I don't see no blood. And then I looked over here, and when I seen the blood and where the hole was, that's when I started feeling it and shit. And I was on the phone with my brother the whole time. And that's when I got off, called the ambulance and shit.
Hold up. So you was on the phone with your brother when you got shot?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So my brother, he moved out to Cali and shit. So I ain't seen him in like 7, 8 years. So we talk on the phone damn near every day. I call him my daddy now because of my daddy's son. You feel me? He like my daddy. So I was on the phone with him when I was walking and shit. He seen, heard everything that was going on.
That shit wild. So what was the after effects after being shot? Do you suffer any injuries and all that shit?
When it happened, like the way the shit went in right here by my armpit. I got hit with a little 22. When it went in, it knocked my lung out. So goddamn, when it knocked my lung out, that was the only effect I really got from it. They won't try and let me go until my shit was fully healed. But I checked out like a week later, 3 days before it was time for me to go, because my shit was still down. Like, I ain't even supposed to be smoking to this day, but
That's what I'm about to say, nigga. I got asthma. That shit fuck with me just trying to smoke. So like, you got shot in the lung type shit. Like, how the fuck is you smoking? Like,
I only got one lung.
so how the fuck is you smoking and ain't having no repercussions and shit?
I don't know. It was like my first, like my first 3 months home from the hospital. I was smoking then, and that's when I was, you feel me? I was feeling all this shit. I'm like, God damn, this shit hurt. Like, I couldn't smoke one cigarette, my first cigarette home, that shit lasted me 3 weeks. I could literally only hit it one time and put that bitch out.
Damn. So what was the recovery like? Like, yeah, so speak on that a little bit.
The recovery, it was kind of quick, but at the same time, it won't. You feel me? Like, goddamn, I don't even know how to put it for real. It just, I healed, and I went on about my business. But in the process of me healing, that's when I got back to the streets and I was on demon time. I ain't gonna lie to you. And here it is, 3 years later, and I still ain't found it.
That shit crazy though, because I feel like there's a lot of people out in the world, you feel me? You would think when niggas get shot, when niggas actually have a life, you feel me? Like, they think their life might end. They might, I'm done with this shit. I'm out the game. I'm out the streets.
I ain't gonna lie, that was my mindset at first. When I first came home, me and my mom was talking about it. She was like, it was my time to settle down and shit. So I'm agreeing with her. I'm like, yeah, you right. And then one day, no bullshit, this on everything I love, my dead daddy grave. One day I woke up and I looked at myself, I looked at the wound, and it's like I felt the demon come out of me. And that's when I was like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't letting shit die down, nothing. My mom kept telling me just let karma handle it, all that shit. I'm like, no. And it's still in my head like that. Ain't no karma getting him. I'm gonna get him. And I hope he watch.
That shit that shit real though. Like, when a nigga try to take your life, like, ain't shit in the world that could really that can't really take from that shit. Like,
Exactly. That's what I be trying to put through my mama's head. I'm like, bro, I almost died from this shit. He got to die. And he gonna die. It's just a matter of time. A matter of slime, I should say.
Real shit. So speaking on all that shit, you have any other situations that was like life, you feel me, life danger?
I ain't gonna lie, before I actually got shot, bro, I done been shot at so many times and almost met death, bro. It's crazy. It's just that one time the bullet actually hit me. That's why I said in one of my newest songs I just did, I said I done slung that iron and ducked from that iron, but thank the Lord I made it out. I done been through it.
That shit crazy.
No cap.
No cap. So let's dive back into the music shit a little bit. Talk about that. So your drill music, I know you saying all that shit real. I know you saying all that. What is the goal that you want your audience to get from when you actually spitting out your lifestyle, your life that you actually been through?
I'm glad you said that, because I was just working on a song last night and I put in it all my songs starting to sound the same. Like, I realized my songs starting to sound the same. That's why I'm switching it up, showing everybody I can really be versatile with it. And they ain't trying to. That's why all the youth is doing what they doing now, because of the music. They're being influenced by the music. That's why I'm trying to show my versatility and switch it up on them.
So what's your goal? What's your goal that you trying to? You get what I'm saying? Like, when someone listens to your song, what do you want them to get from it?
Life stories. That's really the message throughout all my music that I'm trying to spread. Is life stories. When you listen to my music, you gonna hear and see what I go through.
Oh shit, and
that's why I make my videos match my song.
So speaking on that, and I know you said all your music sound the same, right?
Yeah,
Or like that's what you thought.
but I realized that.
Okay, and that's a major thing to realize for real. Like that's something that you really need to. Because I feel like nowadays everybody kind of, for instance, you've been in the streets. There's a million other people that actually live the same lifestyle that's been in the streets. There's a million other people that try and rap. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of people are telling the same story. It's just a different person telling the story.
Definitely.
So my next question to you is, being that, how do you try to stand out from all the other artists that's trying to make music nowadays?
Being myself. Of course, the people that don't like me gonna say my shit cap and all that. But I know, and the people around me and some of my audience know, I ain't got shit to cap about in none of my music, bro.
Real shit.
Like people be saying they music be props and they be putting props in the videos. My shit is not props. What I'm talking about, drilling or real life shit, bro. Everything is real and come from the heart. I done been through it, seen it, or done it. Like I said.
That shit real. Speaking on that, what is some of the advice you got for the kids right now? You feel me? That's trying to rap, that's in the streets and shit.
You can do music if that's your dream, then chase it. But if you like the streetwise, like I said before, don't go to the streets if you're not already in it. It's never too late. And if you are, it's never too late to turn around. You feel me? Like, I say just get you a decent working job, go to school, get you a trade or something, and you feel me? Elevate that way. Music ain't for everybody, for one. In the streets, damn sure, you feel me? Ain't no love in the streets.
Okay. Anything interesting you got going on with any features or any collabs you got coming soon with any artists out here?
Yeah, I got a couple features with a couple people. I got my brother. I got some shit with him. My homeboy 23ofLGs, Too Smooth Capo, me and him, me and bro. We a duo. We a hell of a duo. Goddamn. I got a feature with Lil Rye. He famous though. He signed to Gucci. He signed with them in November. And that's really it for real. I do features like with my circle type shit.
No cap. Ain't no need to be trying, you feel me, branch out and meet nobody else. I feel like nowadays it's hard to meet new people nowadays because you don't never know what their truest intentions is.
Exactly. Everybody's slamming nowadays.
We live in a wicked world, man.
No cap. I ain't got slimed out by my right hand man, everything, bro. It's crazy. I don't fuck with nobody. The people y'all see me with on the daily, they the only people you gonna see me with from here until I'm gone. I ain't worried about meeting new people, connecting with new people, working with new people, none of that. I stay to myself and my circle.
What was that like when you got slimed out? Like you ain't gotta speak too much on the story, but what was that like?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit hurt. Like, that was a different type of hurt. Like, that shit hurt worse than me getting shot on some real shit. Cause I grew up with bro and all type of shit. Like, they used to call me big bro, all type of shit. And then that situation happened. It showed me his true colors. I still got love for him and I don't wish nothing bad on him type shit, but you feel me? It is what it is. That's how I care. It happened for a reason.
Oh, shit. So, what's one of your favorite songs that you got out right now? What's one of your biggest projects that you got out?
One of my biggest projects is my 23 Bars Part 1, the first one I dropped. I dropped that, 2 years ago? I'm at almost 4K on that. And my favorite song that I got out, I really couldn't even tell you. I got so many. But right now, I just did a new jump the other day, me and 23ofLGs. It's called Give Me That, the Chris Brown remix jump. And we dropped that shit, boy. That's my favorite one right now.
How did that joint hit?
That shit a miss.
Why you say that though? What makes it different from all your other music?
I ain't gonna lie, this Give Me That remix is not really different from the rest of my shit because it's back on the drill shit. But I keep hearing niggas dissing me and everything. So everything I said in that shit came from the heart, and I mean what I said, and I'm gonna stand on it.
Speaking on that, like, I know that you in the streets. I know that you make music. Like, what's the mindset that you get when you hear artists dissing you and shit like that? Like,
I just be laughing at the shit for real. Am I lying to him? We laugh at that shit together.
you smoke a blunt and laugh.
I don't even smoke.
Oh shit.
We just spark a cigarette or hit the vape and we be dying laughing. Might be a day we got a bottle. We be drunk laughing at these niggas. Cause we know for a fact, bro. The only time I done had a couple niggas diss me, and I can say only, I ain't gonna say his name, give him no free clout. But the one nigga that dissed me that one time, he said some real shit. But you feel me? The rest of these niggas that mention me or, you feel me? Them niggas be cap, bro.
So I know that you in that lifestyle and all that shit, but like, do you ever see yourself actually getting out of that lifestyle?
I wanna say I did see myself, but right now, I'm too deep in. I said that in the Chris Brown remix. I said my mama know I'm thugging, been in and out since a juvenile. She want me to leave the streets, but I'm too deep and I can't leave it now. It's like once you in, it's like what's them shit's called? Like a sinkhole. You just stuck in that shit. It don't matter if I was to get out right now, they still gonna care like, you feel me, like they been. When they see me out, they still gonna go where they move, all type of shit. Once you in the streets, you stuck.
And that was my next question. Like, that shit crazy because like when you really got ops out there, it ain't like you could just be like, yo, I really need a job. I need to go do this. Like you can't go work at McDonald's if you got ops.
Bro, real shit.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie to you, I was just working there. And what was it? It was like 3 of them came in there and they seen the shit. But you feel me? It ain't stop me type shit, because I go to work with my shit. My shit stay on me. It's on me right now and you don't even know it. We got them, you feel me? They came in there, they won't own shit, but they knew where I worked and I had to play it safe. Like, damn, I just got spotted at my job and shit. And I went to a McDonald's in the cut. Niggas came in there. They won't own shit though, but it's just a principle. Now I'm paranoid again. You gotta look at every door, watch every camera, make sure these niggas ain't coming in here trying to run down on me while I'm on the clock, all type of shit.
Okay, that shit crazy. So, speaking on all that, like, do you plan on like your music already hard? I already fuck with you, so I already know like the main thing is it's not about the local people fucking with you. It's about just really just getting your voice out there so the world can hear you, not who here in Lynchburg.
Right.
Fuck who in Lynchburg because your music speaks for itself. It's just the world that need to hear you. So like when you get that chance, when the world hear you, do you plan on signing to somebody? Do you try to plan on being independent? Like what's your goals
I'm
with that?
glad you just asked me that. I was just talking to myself the other day. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. All my songs I've been doing recently been between 12 at night and 5 in the morning. I was writing a song and I was thinking that shit to myself. I'm like, if the right person hear me and come to me with a deal, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna take the deal or do I want to stay independent? But me being an artist and watching Instagram and the media and seeing shit, like my favorite artist, Youngboy, I seen what he was going through with Atlantic Records. So I don't think in my mind right now, I don't think I plan on signing. I just want to stay independent, build my own shit, and get everybody around me, you feel me, to elevate with me, instead of just signing to a deal and not owning rights to my music and all that shit. I ain't got time for it. I think I'm gonna just stay independent.
Okay, it's a lot of crazy shit that come with that music lifestyle, that music industry, and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So like, speaking on all that, I know you say you only move with your circle. So like, I feel like everybody around you gotta have a position, kind of like a basketball. You feel me?
Right.
Like if you playing basketball, this person gotta do this person gotta do that, shit like that. So like, is everybody around you as they focused on music? Or is they, hey, bro, I got this. I can help promote this. I'm good. You get what I'm saying? Like, is everybody around you, is they moving in a direction like they have a skill that can not just benefit you, but benefit the whole team type shit?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, my circle down here, bruh, my cousin, and I got probably like 3 or 4 other homeboys down here in the city. But most of my guys is out of town type shit. I ain't gonna say where or give them say their names and shit. But the guys know who they is. But everybody around me, like everybody in my circle, we connected basically off the music type shit. And damn near the whole circle do music. But the guys, I ain't even gonna say the guys. Everybody in the circle, you feel me? Worry about getting money and doing music at the same time.
So speaking on that, how do you like? Let's say for instance, like how do you decipher, hey, this person actually is good for me in my life? You get what I'm saying? Because I know when we first met, you feel me? My first time meeting you, I'm like, oh, this, you feel me? This is a nigga that's in the streets. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you decipher who you meet that could potentially benefit you or who you meet that could really like, oh, I gotta watch this nigga. I don't know.
With the watching part, I'm gonna answer that last. I decipher off niggas vibes and shit. Like if I see you on the same type timing I'm on, and not necessarily just the street shit. If I see you on money and I see you chasing after your dreams, don't matter what it is, and I know, you feel me, we're a click type shit. And that's literally how it was with me and the guys out of town. I knew one of them for a couple years from my cousin that passed, long as sleazy. Twan. He put me on Twan. Me and Twan been click tight ever since. I go out there and meet the rest of the gang and shit. I see what they on. They getting money. They doing the music shit. They just, you feel me, staying out the way, stacking money. So when I seen that, we all clicked up and shit. We all on the same type timing. We just sat down, we done had talks, all type of shit. Everybody on the same shit. We ain't out just looking for beef or nothing, but if it come our way, we ready for it. We worry about getting money and staying out the way, going back home to the family.
So how do you decipher? How you spot out a snake? Like, for instance, give some people, give the audience some advice on how to spot out a snake, how to spot out a rat.
The first thing is body movement. I ain't gonna lie to you. If a nigga too antsy, he ain't right. And that, like, you feel me? I'm antsy because I'm paranoid and shit. I gotta watch my surroundings at all times. But I'm saying like antsy as in, like if you just met a nigga and he trying to be under you so much, trying to see what you got, trying to figure out every spot you stay at, like shit like that, he ain't no good for me. Get from around him. Cause shit is gonna turn out ugly in the end. But at the same time, I answered it, but at the same time, I can't really answer it. Cause like I said, I got slimed out by my partner I grew up with. I never seen that shit coming from him. So sometimes you blind to the fact and don't even see the shit. This shit just happen like that, and you like, damn.
So how you deal with that? Like how do you can't even see shit coming sometimes.
Right. But shit, the way I dealt with it, when I didn't see it coming, I just took my lick like it is what it is. And that's one thing I do with the streets. Like when some shit happen, like it's just like going to jail or losing a family member to a casket or some shit. You gotta take your lick and keep moving. And what you lose, you can gain back. Accept your life. Small shit to a giant.
Real shit. So being on that, speaking on the streets and speaking on music, what is some of the biggest lessons you've learned in the music? You feel me? Since you've been doing music for this long, what are some of the lessons you learned just in the music category?
You can't be friendly with everybody, but that's for the streets and the music. You can't be friendly with everybody. Music wise, I'm thinking too hard. I done forgot what the hell you just asked me.
Like, what is the biggest lessons you've learned type shit?
I would say I would probably only got one lesson with the music. Spending the money to make the music on beats, make studio time, videos and shit, and then feeling like the right people not hearing it. You feel like you're wasting your mind. But you gotta be consistent with the shit. You gotta have patience. Shit don't happen overnight. It can, but you feel me? It don't happen overnight. You just gotta stay patient. It's gonna feel like ain't nobody, you feel me, like you doing it for no reason type shit.
Man, just speaking on all that crazy shit, what does loyalty mean to you?
Everything. Real shit. Loyalty mean, I'd rather have loyalty over love any day, because you can love me and still cross me. Loyalty, I know you a whole 100. You're not even 100. You 110% with me. Loyalty is everything. You ain't got loyalty, you won't be around me. I can't fuck with you. And I'm gonna test you to see if you got loyalty. You ain't got it, you won't be around me or mine.
Oh shit. So let's talk about the day in the life. What's your normal day like? You feel me? You trying to make money, you trying to make sure you pursuing your goals and your dreams. What's your normal day like?
What you just said. Focusing on money, staying out the way, protecting me and mine, and making it back to mine. That's a normal day.
So how do you stay out the way though? Like I feel like a lot of street niggas nowadays, you hear a lot of people getting killed. How do you stay out the way?
That's a good question, and I got a good answer for it. Staying out the way for anybody in the streets some niggas gonna play me like I'm pussy and saying I'm ducking wreck and all this shit, but it's actually being smart. But staying out the way is, like I said, focusing on you and yours, making it back to your family type shit, and just literally staying out the way. Like, be outside but move low key type shit. Stay in the crib a couple days out the week just to get your mind right. Think about what your next step is, like shit like that. That's how I stay out the way.
Anything you trying to get into any shows, trying to tap in with any bigger artists, like in the industry or anything like that?
Yeah, I actually am. Believe it or not, I got to prove the short. I've been talking to a couple famous niggas for real. Like Young and Ace, his homeboy GMK. Me and him locked in. Lil Rye, I already got a song with bro. I fuck with him, he fuck with me. I ain't dropped it yet though. I'm dropping that on my album. Goddamn, what's the other dude name? It's some other nigga too. I can't remember his name, and I want a song with J. Breezy from Florida. But show wise, I supposed to been did a show for real, but I was stage shy, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you feel me? That's the only reason I ain't go through with it. I had 2 shows, matter of fact. I had one in Atlanta, Georgia last year, and then I had one for Virginia Beach the beginning of this year. It might have been the end of 22. I can't remember. But I ain't go to it because I was stage shy. I didn't think I was ready for it. But now I can actually say I'm ready for it. Because I'm trying to network, trying to push my shit out further than what it is. Trying to promote myself more. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, I was gonna be my next question is like, what's the next couple steps or what's the next things we got planned for the rest of the year about just networking, trying to get in the industry phase, trying to get into that audience that's gonna really fuck with you, that's gonna really help you take it to another level.
My 2 main things for the rest of this year to focus on is getting a feature with GMK. Oh yeah, Los the Savage, that's the other dude I've been networking with. 4K Trey. He with Young Boy, Ben 10 and all of them. I just on live with him the other night. But goddamn, my 2 goals is get another feature with a major artist and do a show, at least one show before this year ends.
No cap.
That's really my 2 main goals for the rest of this year.
Shit. So you got any anything you want to say to the audience before we wrap it up?
Stay tuned. I got some shit on the way, boy. My album about to drop. I ain't gonna tell y'all when because I still don't know when. Whenever I make my mind up. But that's gonna drop within the next 3 months. Goddamn videos about to come crazy. Just stay tuned, keep watching.
All right, so tell them where they can find you on social.
You can find me on IG at 23ofLGs, not 23flags or ovals, because everybody be saying that crazy shit. It's 23ofLGs _ on IG. Goddamn Snapchat bang out 6K. YouTube 23ofLGs. Damn near everything 23ofLGs for real.
Word.
Go check that out. Tap in with me.
And last but not least, what's one message you got to the youth?
Stay focused, chase your dream, don't let nobody come in between, and get the green.
No cap.
Okay. Long live Sleazy and shout out to members.
Gang.